So we're going to look at the sunshine, dry and summer feeling weather, even toward our lakeshore areas where it was, believe it or not, a busy day out there on the Lake Erie. Not a bad April afternoon, mainly sunny skies and highs that approached 80 degrees. Where we're going to be going into Friday, let's already get you set for the impact tomorrow. We're going to be back close to 80 degrees. In fact, I think we're going to sneak into the lower 80s ahead of a cold front. That late day cold front will bring the chance of scattered showers and even a few thunderstorms into Friday late afternoon and evening. Most areas are right at that 80-degree mark, and if you have those windows open or if you've been driving around town with the windows down, it has been an ideal feeling afternoon, kind of warming up and pushing us well through the upper 80 or upper 70s there, 80 in late April. Generally looking at dry conditions across the area, although things were rumbling and rattling a little bit earlier today. Just before 2 o'clock local time, there was an earthquake down there toward the New Madrid seismic zone, 3.9 magnitude. Now, it was just minor shaking for most of the region, felt as far as Memphis up to toward Paducah, Kentucky. But did you know this? Ohio actually has a seismic network that detected that earthquake. Now, it wasn't felt in Ohio, but we've got a network of about over 2 dozen sensors. And this one right in Wyandotte County detected that shaking several hundred miles away. Again, nothing felt in our area, but of course, always something interesting that we keep our eyes on. We have dry weather across the area right now. Here's that next cold front that's going to mix things up tomorrow late in the day, and it will bring a very slim chance of a couple isolated strong storms. And we could time that out. You're going to start your Friday morning with dry conditions. Clouds are going to increase midday through the afternoon. Here's that cold front. It is going to be after the kids get out of school. More so toward about 6 p.m. is when we get those scattered showers and storms. There's the clock, 6 p.m. and those storms will continue into the evening, could include some downpours, and then once that front works through, dry weather and cooler conditions will return into the weekend ahead. Highs going to head toward 80 degrees again for tomorrow, right around 81. Late day showers and storms could impact Friday evening plans, so keep that in mind. Wet weather is going to be arriving. Up to a ½ inch of rain possible. Saturday, 67 degrees, some clouds in the morning, break for afternoon sunshine. Highs in the low 60s Sunday, even a bit cooler than that near the Lake Erie shore as we see temperatures in the upper 50s with that cooler lake breeze. Low 70s will return into Sunday. Scattered afternoon showers and storms on Monday. Then into early next week, Tuesday, a few additional morning rain showers before we drop back into the upper 50s by the end of next week for a cooler than average start to the month of May.
You know what I realized today? I realized that it has been a minute since I got into a hot car.
I felt the same thing. Yeah. And
Not a bad thing.
I wasn't upset about it, right?
I was pleased.
It really kind of turned the dial up and some of the heat up today. Humidity was relatively comfortable, pushing toward 80 degrees. And it was finally, for once, not overly windy because we've had quite a bit of wind so far this spring season.
That is true. All right, thanks, Chris.